So, welcome to the Brain Stew, the podcast, the Gamecast edition. To my right, we have the beautiful Devin Moon.
I'm beautiful.
Whoa, that's new to me.
No. As you can tell, Alan's here. Again.
Welcome back, Alan. We were going to save him for last.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Hide your children.
Just wanted to ruin that.
Because right in front of me, we have Sawyer Champagne.
Ooga booga booga.
And he is...
That was kind of creepy.
He's looking pretty hungry. He will eat your children.
I bet you feel better about being beautiful now, don't you?
Hide your kids, hide your wives. Because everyone's getting eaten over here.
Give me a cold man.
And to my left, the man who is just as hateful as he is decrepit,
That's pretty
Alan
good.
Champagne.
See, just warming me up now. I feel toasty inside.
I was wondering, did you like being called decrepit?
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
Okay.
We've been calling him decrepit since
Well, I know
he
that.
was 16. If he's not okay with it, he would have
I was just wondering.
flipped out a long time ago. Alright, this episode of Gamecast, we've got some gaming news, some interesting bundles that we're talking about, some weird questions that we got from Jason, and then some amazing questions from Trevor.
Yep.
Thank you for your questions, we appreciate it.
Seriously, thanks, guys.
So let's just get started with the first topic, Kanye West.
That's not video games, Mexico. What are you talking about? That was a segue. You're supposed to say.
So, Kanye West is reportedly 6 months into developing his very first video game.
Really?
Yeah, apparently it's a mobile phone game.
So the actual plot to this is you're supposed to guide his mother
Isn't his mother dead?
Yes,
Exactly.
you're supposed to guide her to the highest level of heaven.
Kanye West, that guy, he knows
Could he
what's
do
up.
something like 50 and come out like guns blazing or something? I mean, at least he put on like a show.
A little bit blood in the
What is he, like,
sand.
Selling Bibles now? That's a video game?
Well, he's a religious man, apparently, or something.
See, my guess it was going to be about Beyonce or something like that. So he went with his mother at least.
No, that's true. Beyonce going to heaven. He has a thing for Beyonce winning Grammys, so I'm surprised he didn't
I
get
thought he
his...
was going to like boot Taylor Swift off the cloud and push her down and be like, Grandma's taking your spot.
You were number one in heaven, but not anymore, Tay-Tay. Yeah. Off the cloud. Off the cloud. Takes the mic from St. Peter.
Right?
Peace.
I'm kind of excited for this because I want to see how much more crazy can Kanye get.
No, I wonder what a pixelated grandma would look like.
What would his grandma look like before the pixel?
You know, old people have these wrinkles that kind of look like pixels, so it's probably not far off.
That's true. I mean, you just take the imperfection
Yeah.
to a perfect level.
Yeah.
It's perfection and the imperfect.
Pixel imperfect.
Yep.
Oh, Kanye. God bless your soul.
Right.
Or some. I say God bless your soul at about every podcast. I need to switch something up. I'm religious too. Go to heaven. Get out of there. Get
Jump
there.
on the Kanye train.
Help Kanye's mom up there. Or
Oh,
whatever.
no, I'm kicking grandma off. Pop, pop.
Pop, pop.
That's what I'm saying. Keep that up. Oh, Kanye. Anyways.
This is why you don't start with Kanye.
That's true. That's not a good start. Everyone are like, what in the heck? Anyways,
anybody-
that actually is a better... I'm actually interested in that game, to be honest. Like,
Well,
before I heard
how many
it,
levels of heaven are there for Kanye West? Like, when is this game going to end?
Well, it
Like,
depends on what religion you're in, I
Yeah, I was
guess.
gonna say, I'm not even sure he's Christian at this rate.
I think in
This-
Indian gods have like 1,000 gods or something. There's got to be at least 1,000 heavens.
Grandma's battling Ganesh up there.
Ganesh would be hardcore.
Ragnarok? What are we talking about here?
Well, doesn't Ganesh have like 8 arms?
Yeah.
Oh.
Dude, that's like Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, I was gonna say-
Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat featuring Kanye's grandma.
Grandma, fight!
Kanye, this is the game. This is the game we want you to make.
Screw the Predator skin. Kanye's grandma skin. There we go.
Yeah.
New playable character.
You've unlocked Kanye's grandma. What the heck?
I like it. I like it a lot. Anyways, enough about that guy.
Enough about that crazy, yeah, Kanye. Keep it up, man. You
Seriously,
deserve all the awards
that's
in
not
the world.
bad, actually.
That's not bad.
Game
know
of
what?
the year.
Game
He's going to be kicking someone out of Game of the Year. I bet you. He's going to go to the GMA.
It should have been me.
Should have been Grandma.
Pushes him
Taking
off the
no
stage. I'm waiting for him to just get popped.
Oh, dude.
Like, if I was Beck, I would have throat punched that guy.
Beck, are you kidding me? That guy's like a wuss.
That's
I was
what I
gonna
said.
say.
What is he
If it
going
were-
to do?
If it were me in that situation.
Yeah, that's true.
Honestly, Beck versus Kanye. Kanye's ego could beat Beck any day.
Yeah.
His ego, at least. I don't know about Kanye himself, but his ego could.
Yeah, his ego's got it.
Let's see him like try and boo Jack Nicholson off the stage or something. I bet that guy will throw punch him.
Oh, it's
true.
possible.
He just needs to make an album, I guess. I'll buy it and get him #1 just to see it happen.
Jackie Ed, get on that.
Get on that.
We'll
'cause I will-
sponsor you with Patreon?
That's right. Our hard-earned podcast gold.
Take 37 more years to buy an hour of your time, and we're on it.
But we'll get there.
But you make that record, and then you put it on Rock Band, and we will play the crap out of it.
Oh, segue!
Hallelujah.
Sawyer, screw you, man. He's got the segues from now on. Mexways.
So apparently there's a new Rock Band coming out, and then recently after they announced Rock Band, Guitar Hero's like, oh, we're coming out with a new Guitar Hero too.
Yeah.
You can't have Rock Band be the only one out there, right?
Well, of course not. I would prefer it, but...
Wait, come on now.
No, I love Rock Band and Guitar Hero.
Let's say Guitar Hero like started it.
Yeah, I'm a fan of Guitar Hero.
We've got
but,
history.
But the thing is,
Guitar
Guitar
Hero.
Hero, the brand started it, but the guys who made it was Harmonix, right?
Right.
And Rock Band is Harmonix, while the Guitar Hero 2, which we love, shifted, yeah. 3, though, was awesome. I liked 3, and I don't think that was Harmonix. I think it was Red Octane or something like that. Anyways, yeah. Do you want this? I don't know.
Yeah, as long as they're not going to use the Rocksmith thing.
Oh, like real guitars.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, as much as I want to buy a real guitar to play this game, that's not happening, man.
Oh,
It's
no.
like...
I feel like Rock Band for me is about playing a plastic piece of toy.
Right?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not here to like learn an instrument. These are red and blue and green buttons. I'm not going to learn guitar from this crap.
Right? I just want to see how fast you can move those fingers and
I
flash
know.
that little piece
Yeah.
of plastic.
Clicking that thing like a mother. That is what I want from the game.
From what I've read into it, it is the plastic instrument still.
That's what I'm talking
Well,
about.
good.
And so
Is there like more buttons? Now I have to go like this with 2 hands.
See, I do appreciate the fact that there's both of them because they both get the different contracts and that they get the different songs.
Yeah.
So you get the wider variety if you get both of them. You can play more.
Yeah.
Well, for the most part. I do recall, like, there being the same
No,
exact
there's a
songs.
lot of similar ones, and I guess it just depends on which one is better at making it feel like you're actually doing it. You know what I mean?
Like, I like the the Guitar Hero style that was all cartoony and flashy
Yeah, I like the
lights.
style too. Yeah,
But the actual, if I'm going to play by myself, let's be honest. I'm going to pretend like I'm a rock star. I'm going to buy my little tour bus and rock band.
yeah, exactly.
Hire my singers, customize them.
Yeah, I think there's a lot they could still do with Rock Band. Like, I feel like, I think, they did like 1,000 games, and that's everyone was burnt out. I mean, that's like with anything, but I feel like you can, like, it's a new console generation. That's when I learned about Guitar Hero too, is from the 360, right? So I feel like, why not just keep going?
I wouldn't mind it if it was like synced to your iTunes or maybe Spotify.
That'd be sick.
But
Yeah.
if I'm paying $10 a month for Spotify or however much for iTunes, I don't want to buy that song twice just for a video game.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know where buying music these days. It's...
Well, if you wanted bonus tracks,
You can find Al in that.
Oh, I'm just saying.
Piracy are us.
I do free Spotify. I mean, come on now, give me a little integrity.
I know. Oh, yeah. Okay. We won't. Yeah,
For-
shifty
for-
eyes.
for the honest people
Sure.
who are listening to this, and I just, Rock Band came out and it's like, ooh, buy 50 songs for 99 cents a pop.
But for me, it's different. I mean, you're buying a game, not a song. You know what I mean? Like, you can't, like, plug in your iTunes, like, unless they had it already, like,
I guess.
loaded, but they actually do have to, like, you know what I mean? As easy as it looks like on a screen, they have to do some coding or something in it to actually make it
I'm
work.
just saying, I don't want Green Day to be getting money from Rock Band.
You want...
Everybody knows we hate Green Day, right?
Oh,
What?
What? We hate Green Day.
Wow.
We hate current Green Day,
We hate
not
current
past
Green
Green
Day.
Day.
This
true.
podcast's name, by the way, is a Green Day song. Our first
But
episode,
it's-
we talked about Green Day.
It's old Green Day. That's like
This is
pre-American Idiot Green Day.
I don't mind.
Exactly.
I'm gonna sound like a sinner, but I don't mind American Idiot. I know. I know.
You also wore skinny jeans at the time, so nothing you say from that
He
period
still
is
does.
invalid.
Look at his shoes. He has this floral Hawaiian thing
And a
going
Yoda
on.
in it.
Yep.
They are some of the trippiest shoes. I remember the first time I saw them, and I was like, is that Yoda?
Anyways, we're on topic. Rock Band. I don't know. What would you guys want from Rock Band? I don't.
That's hard to say. You
I
know what?
think
I want the old stuff.
Yeah, I want the instruments are so crappy from Rock Band. Guitar Hero.
Guitar Hero had the better
Chris.
It was so
instruments.
much better, and everyone stole the Guitar Hero and was like, we're playing that in instead of Rock Band. So they need first better instruments. I think they need better visuals, obviously, new console thing, and also I think we need I don't know what else I would want. I want more customization, maybe like more RPG. That'd be cool, like the road trip stuff, right?
Right.
So you get a tour that is actually like you go hire out your guys, start from rich to like poor to famous, but actually feel like you're
Oh, that's cool.
part of
though.
it, yeah.
Maybe do like investment kind of thing. Like
like money.
The way you dress can affect how much you're going to make at this concert.
that would be
and
cool. Yeah, like more in depth, but maybe we're thinking into it too much. Anyways,
It's the next generation. A guy can dream.
you got to do
A
something.
guy can dream.
Come on, guys, we can do this.
But do you think they can keep up with the music? Because a lot of the music nowadays is more electronica and not quite instrument based anymore.
So bring in DJ.
So they're gonna have to
thing.
go.
That's why we got a piano. That's the new instrument. Called it.
Wasn't there a
E3
DJ Hero?
piano.
That's going to take too much work, man. Then I actually have to learn how to play the
Why
piano.
don't you actually like get a keyboard if you
Yeah,
want to
that's
play a
like-
piano?
No.
That's
Why
too
not just
much
get a
work.
guitar if you're gonna get a
Because
guitar?
the guitar is not just 5 colors and buttons.
All he there is a piano.
You're
It's just gonna have 5 buttons.
with both hands.
Use one finger on each. Beep, 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 beep.
Marietta Little Lad. There we go.
Imagine
I'm
the
not
dude
saying it's
pressing up,
perfect, but it's coming on E3.
get like some metal, some Nightwish stuff, and you see the guy just pecking away, just
That's true. There's
two
not a lot.
fingers, 2 fingers.
See, I'm more than okay with them sticking to older music because that's what I typically listen to, anyways. Though, so
Well, yeah, and that's what they'll do. I mean, it's rock. They're gonna stay with rock. They're not gonna go, electronic funk.
Well, most
metal.
of the music
I can see
nowadays
some-
is kind of electronic, though.
Yeah,
Even the
but
rock is leaning
It's mostly
towards that.
like pedal, like they just use effect pedals and crap, So, anyways.
Well, it seems like we're a little bit divided on that,
Yeah.
which kind of brings us to our next topic of the division.
Oh
Public
my
alpha.
gosh!
He's on fire.
That is awesome. I think he's not talking because he's like thinking in his head what he's going to do next.
What's the next segue?
All right, well,
That's a good host because I'm telling you on the podcast, nothing like that's happening. There's no segues. It's going to be awful. Toilet flushes, people.
Was anybody else weirded out by that?
I was.
I know. I think we all were in this room.
and
But if you were weirded
sorry.
out by the toilet flush, send your hate mail to Sawyer Champagne.
Devin's the one who put it in. Send it to Devin.
No.
yeah,
don't
but
lie,
it was
Sawyer.
recording your toilet.
You told me record. I recorded.
My toilet flush would have been classier than that one.
Probably would have been clogged more than that.
Higher octave. We're divided
Exactly.
again.
Right there, right there.
Thank you.
You'd have me singing in the background as a little harmony going on.
No, that was the flush.
Oh. Well, I was saying I'm singing to the flush.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Anyways, the division is just come out that they're doing a public alpha.
So how far along is this game? Well, everything is doing like a beta and stuff, right?
Yeah.
But it's not always
But mostly
open to everybody.
mostly it's a commercial and crap. You know what I mean? Like basically they're like, hey, we're doing a beta, and means really, hey, try out our game for
Right.
the month before. We're not going to use any of your information, but thanks for playing our game because you're going to want to play it later. The only beta recently that's not like that is Halo 5's one, because that's a year ahead. They can do something, and I'm sure there's PC games that do that. I'm talking about consoles though mostly.
Yeah.
So, but where's Division like at?
Along in its development, I'm not sure, but we've been seeing stuff for it for quite a long time.
Yeah, it
right?
seems like a
Yeah.
while. I thought it would be
At
out
least a
almost.
year.
I believe it's announced for this year.
That's what I thought.
And so I almost guarantee it'll get postponed until next year,
Uh-huh.
just because right now's the alpha. So
Yeah,
I think
that's
they
kinda
still got
strange
a
that they're
ways to
starting
go.
with an alpha, so yeah.
Unless they're going to do the Evolve thing.
But even then, I think, I don't know, I personally think alpha should be like when your devs play it.
Mhm.
Betas are for everyone else.
Yeah.
But alpha should be within your own company, have your developers play it, and have them stress test it and whatever. And then when you need to test the beta, which a lot of them do now, or just testing multiplayer servers after the game's already found bugs and stuff from their devs playing the alpha.
Yeah.
Right, or at least knowledgeable individuals they can trust, are critiquing the game on like multiple facets instead of just like, oh man, look how glitchy it is. It's closed usually. A closed alpha is traditional for a reason.
Yeah, so you can give the professional-ish opinions of people, yeah.
Right. Otherwise, people are gonna like see the crap that is what a game in development is.
Yeah. Which, people gotta expect.
Watching a video of Borderlands 2,
Uh-huh.
I think, of the development, and they were testing it, and it was just terrible.
Yeah.
They had a character that was like 6 different characters combined into one, just running around trying to whack people with a knife, and
Yeah.
people
just
don't know
tested,
that
yeah.
that's what the alpha is. It's not going to be a polished game. It's going to be
Right. It's the rough.
nasty, rough.
The Division looks pretty cool, though. What I've seen, it looks really cool. Like, it's all apocalyptic, which a lot of people are doing, but I like how it's, like, deep in the city. Has a lot of cool, like, Gears of War-ish, but, like, open world Gears of War look. And I like what I see with the, like, community, you know what I mean? Like, talking to each other and stuff, and then they have, like, these apps and stuff where you're like, hey, I'm the droid, or whatever that is that is going to kill these people, At least that's the last time I saw it, and that was, like, E3 last year, I think.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what's changed since, but have you guys seen trailers since?
No,
I
just
haven't watched
the
it
beautiful cinematic.
recently.
Yeah.
I've been looking at a lot of info that it's going to be I think it's MMORPG. I know it's going to have the RPG effects into it.
That's
So
what
I think
like. Yeah.
this is going to be the game that blasts Destiny. It's going to be Destiny's main competition.
Well, they
it's
didn't
kinda
set the bar
different,
that
though.
high.
Well,
so-
yeah, but also it's a first.
Which is a good thing if you
Yeah,
have
Because this is going to be the
Destiny was like-
first-person shooter MMORPG like Destiny is.
No,
and I think,
Division's third, isn't it? Third
Uh,
person.
from
But
what I've
still.
seen, it's first. I don't know.
Unless they.
I thought
I'll
it
have
was
to look
third.
into it better.
Maybe they changed.
I guess
it.
we'll see when the alpha comes out.
I
Yeah.
thought it was Division. It was third, but anyways, if it is a third, I feel like that's enough to change it enough because then you would think Mass Effect more. Then you know what I mean. You're not comparing Mass Effect with Destiny.
I
I'm
kind
not.
of do.
That's a lot of
Do
people
you?
do.
Well, I don't know. I would compare Destiny with a Halo with RPG elements, except for that the main hub world, which is the only thing to me seems Mass Effect like.
Destiny sets its own little way. I think this is the closest thing to come to Destiny's own
No,
little
yeah,
niche
like their
that
own little
they know.
shooter
Yeah.
MMO, which I think will be, and it looks like they're doing it better.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
It's good. We had Destiny kind of open the doors to it.
yeah, and I
So,
think
it's
Destiny
natural.
2 will be eventually better because Bungie hopefully will learn
Hopefully,
their crap.
Destiny's just kind of like the beta for Destiny 2.
Exactly. You
Destiny.
gotta start from somewhere, but I don't know.
Hopefully
It looks
Destiny
cool.
will be improved upon with, the new content that's coming.
Yeah,
They got the
They
new
got some
DLCs
good
already
DLCs
coming out
coming
pretty
out.
soon.
DLC comes out second quarter, third quarter. They're releasing a huge content update.
yeah. They're doing there was like a
So-
leak with like 4 different kind of things that they're doing. It's probably officially announced a bit
A
soon.
new social zone for people.
That's
to go.
not confirmed yet.
What was it say? Well,
It's not confirmed.
And
but I
their
think it's,
their first social zone, anyways. All you can do is dance, sit, wave,
which
Yeah.
you can do in the world
Point.
as it is.
and so there's
I mean,
there is no
there is-
interaction with the actual person.
But you can play soccer up in the tower.
If you can go find the ball or the big old pink
well,
play
one.
some volleyball.
Everyone just goes and throws them off the edge of it, anyways, and they're
Yeah.
lost in within 30 seconds.
yeah.
It's like we're
I
talking
shake my
about
fist.
volleyball, division volleyball.
volleyball Destiny stuff.
Anyways, yeah, Division looks cool. I'm interested in it.
Destiny looks like
If I had
Division's
any of those
gonna be a
systems,
good
I
one.
would get those.
I could
Was
use
that
it.
another Patreon plug right there?
Yeah, we can get a podcast going and me just trying to get video game money.
Yeah. Please donate to Devin's.
I want
He's
video
broke.
game money. What up?
We want to feed orphans. Donate.
Sure, orphans.
Yes, chippy eyes.
I'm very hungry. Look at me. Look at how small I am.
You are tiny.
I need food, people.
To be fair, every one of you look like you need food other than me.
Well,
That's
yeah.
because it looks like you ate our food.
I'm the alpha of the group. I get all the food. You guys scour away until I'm done.
We're the betas.
There's just not much left after.
I think we're just planning to eat you.
Bring it on.
So yeah,
It looks like we're getting a little mature up in here. Trying to...
he is amazing.
He's
He
thinking
didn't
the
even
whole
look at
time
the
on
board
this.
that time.
I was like, how is he gonna do this? That was pretty good. Mexico. I'm not even gonna be surprised anymore. Those are pretty good.
Other than we were talking about eating each other, which isn't that mature.
Oh, it will be.
Yes, because cannibalism is perfectly natural.
Well,
Murder and...
mature in a different sense. So
Anyways,
rated. Dun dun dun.
so Rockstar is coming out with a new Batman Arkham Knight game.
If you haven't seen it, it looks awesome. I
And
love the Arkham series, but this one looks awesome.
It's going to be the first one that is rated M for mature.
Why?
Well, we're hoping for violence.
I'm not.
We're
They're just
hoping
gonna
for
drop the
violence.
F-bomb a couple times or something. Like,
Well-
get everybody's hopes up, and then Batman just
The
tells you to
violence-
F off at the end or something.
So the violence I saw didn't seem more extreme, but maybe I'm crazy. But I'm sure there's something.
Are they gonna throw in the Far Cry scene where you got the half-naked chick for like 10 minutes?
No.
Because that was like the weirdest. The game was great, and then you get to those weird scenes. You're like, the game would be awesome without that.
Yeah, the
Why?
ending of Far Cry, the last one.
I didn't before 3.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, those games are crazy. Anyways, Batman
Anyways.
though, I don't know. I'm not sure what they
I
can
think
do.
there's more gunplay.
Yeah, there does look like there's more
Because
guns.
you get the Batmobile in this one because you're actually in the city.
Yeah.
So you're driving around, blowing...
You know, that might be one thing too, running over people. That might not be a teen-rated kind of experience.
Well, I was hoping for maybe like headshots, little Gears of War action where it's just like
Batman's
miss.
just like, yeah, screw this.
There's Joker, eat my batarang, buddy.
You know what? That whole code about, knocking people out. Yeah.
It's over.
I'm kind of tired. 3 games. I'm 2 games out. I'm kind of tired.
Batmobile's got rockets, right?
Well, the villains keep coming
Fly
back.
limbs.
How many
Putting
times?
them in jail's not doing it.
He's got the Joker.
It's like
and
time to go to
Penguin.
permanent jail. Pop, pop,
Pop, pop!
yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Anyways,
Oh, man.
yeah, that game looks awesome. I'm sorry, I need to stop doing the pop pop. That stops everything.
You're too white for it, man. It's just too white.
That's
I'll
why
just-
Mexico's doing the actual reference.
He does, and he does a good job. Anyways, that looks really good. Yeah. Mexico.
Where's your Mex way?
I need a Mexico.
I was trying to think of one, but I couldn't.
We got him. We got him.
Wait.
I thought we were talking
You got
about
one?
Batman for a little
Well,
bit
I guess
longer.
we should say some more about Batman.
Oh.
What should we say about Batman?
I don't know, it sounds like it's going to be the same old classy action, just...
Yeah, bigger.
Is there a certain amount of blood they had to show or something? Like,
I don't know.
isn't there like a certain percent where like, all right, if you see this blood, it is automatically mature? Or
I don't know. There's got to be something. It probably. I have no idea.
It could be language-wise.
I'm guessing that could be it. But also, yeah, like I said, car. Well, there's like tons of things. And like seriously, how are you gonna fake knocking people out with a car?
Well, we don't.
Oh, I just ran him over.
It doesn't
Oh,
necessarily.
he's sleeping now.
Here's
Don't
an
worry
idea.
about it.
Let's try it outside.
It doesn't
I picked
necessarily
the
have to
kid.
be Batman's violence, though.
Let's see if we can knock you out with cars.
It could be the villain's violence. The villains could be out killing
Yeah, the
people and
villain-
actually shows it.
That's true. That's true.
Oh, they're raping that lady in the alleyway.
I said killing people, Alan.
Alan goes right to rape.
You said my name first. You dirty.
Apparently, that's the first thing that
What?
comes to mind when he thinks of
Hey,
rape is
hey.
Mexico.
Hey! If we have to do this racist thing again,
What is
So
race
help
have
me.
to
I never
do with
said
race?
it was race.
we're talking about Mexican, right?
I'm
I said
mostly
Mexico,
white.
not Mexican.
I'm sorry. We're cutting this part out. This whole section is going out. Oh man, this racist thing. We're not doing the Hitler story. Done.
That's gonna be in the Brain Stew podcast.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't. It's
Dude,
out.
you're just radiating white right now.
Oh yeah. I never thought I was racist, but apparently it's just seeping out of me. Like a freaking Nazi Germany over here. Batman should kill me.
We're not racist. Mexico is part Mexican.
Oh,
So, see, we got some ethnicity in our group. We're not racist.
this podcast
Yeah,
was
no.
rated M.
Without the rape.
Okay.
You know,
How you gonna go from rape to VR? Huh? Where you
I
going?
got this one. I got this
don't
one.
tempt me because it's gonna get even more.
It better be good.
Rated M for mature. Right
I don't
here.
want an M rated one. I want it teen. This is for proper. We're in my house.
Okay, with
Keep it clean.
the graphic content that could possibly be in the Batman, are we
Yes.
ready to see those in a virtual reality setting?
What? Soy way, nice. Not as
I'm not sure you want to see that.
not as slick as the Mex way, but it's good. It has a lot of words to the end, but I like it.
I'm a wordy person.
You're you're elegant.
That's not the word I would choose.
Sure. No, so everyone has these VR headsets, right?
Right.
Do you guys like the VR headset idea?
Well, I don't know why Facebook's going at it, because Facebook even has their.
Well, no, they stole Oculus Rift, which is the
Yeah,
original VR headset, right?
Are we Farmville and VR? Is that what we're going to be doing?
Well, if you think about it, Google Glass is like a type of thing, but it's not virtual reality. It's augmented reality or something. And Xbox is doing that, augmented reality, which looks kind of cool, their stuff. I can't remember how it works, but...
It's not the walking platform and everything else, right? This is just the headset.
The Oculus was the walking platform, wasn't it?
Because I
Walking?
saw...
No.
I saw
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
where
just
they
the
actually
headset.
had the platform on it where you walked around
think
with a
so.
gun
Is
in
there?
hand.
I think
I
so.
didn't think the Oculus had that. I thought
no.
Oculus.
Or was that the Oculus Rift, right?
Yeah, but
What's
I,
the
I've
PlayStation?
I've seen it played without that. Anyways, I think they have a controller
Yeah.
still, and you just have it on your head, and you can look around like that.
Yep.
Did anyone play the old Nintendo virtual reality
Virtual Boy?
Virtual Boy?
Oh,
Who here played
all
that?
red until you had like skin cancer and everything else.
huh?
Playing tennis.
Did you get sick in that?
I did. I used to get nauseous.
That's going to be the big problem with virtual reality.
That's what I'm worried
People
about.
are already complaining. People who have tested it are getting sick and nauseous.
I'm such a wuss, like with roller coasters. Whoa, just vomiting over here. So that's what I'm worried about. You know, like you get me in like a cockpit with Master Chief, and I'm like, I'm shaking. I'm
Motion
shaking.
sickness.
Yeah, like I don't know what I'm doing.
You're out of the club, you weak constitution over here.
Although I'm guessing I wouldn't be shaking.
Unless you're doing it yourself.
Well, no, because
Because I'm having a seizure.
exactly the VR, you're going to be stuck in this machine. You're just going to seizure out and die. No one's going to know.
So
But seriously, that would be freaky in horror games. Okay, horror games are scary enough, but like imagine like having a VR headset stuck to your head.
Well, that's what I was watching. Was the what was it? It was some trailer for one of the headsets, but they had the walking platform. I think they were playing like Slender Man or something.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yes.
dude.
Of course, they put the chick on there because that's
Yeah,
hilarious.
yeah. They're like, let's see what she does. When any dude would get in there and just scream like anything, like a dude, I guess. But seriously,
Right.
They might be afraid of violence, where they're throwing fists or something and breaking their machine.
Well, I don't know.
I don't know.
It's like it's. I would be freaked out if I was like playing Condemned, which is frightening. Imagine that giant stupid bear coming through at you, Condemned 2. You're like, looking back as a bear is chasing
Even the
you.
little crazy dudes running on the ceiling.
Oh yeah, you're like trying to find them. But
Stepping on them and whatnot.
coming into a room, what I would be afraid of also is the people that are like,
Going on while you got the headset on.
Yeah.
You take off the headset, and my wife's there with the frying pan
Yeah.
on the couch tonight.
you're like, what's going on?
Just be sitting there, and then I feel the like cast iron pan against the side of my head. Never saw it coming.
Or you're playing a serial killer game while a serial killer's in your room. You're like, hello?
Perfect time to break into people's houses.
Thought you were home alone playing naked and whatnot. You're wrong.
Rated M.
You're wrong. The neighbor came over to borrow some sugar, and now you got a sexual harassment suit going. It's all over. It's all over. I see bad things.
But I think the VR thing, it has its possibilities. I think the sickness, yeah, that's scary. But I really like it's a next step for gaming. Like gaming has always been on TV. No, it's something new though, right? There hasn't been something new for gaming forever since Wii controllers.
Right.
And that wasn't like, and everyone bought it. Grandma, everyone bought that because like, I got this, you know what I mean?
And it went on to Connect.
Yeah,
and
and that's why Facebook's buying that, is because there's money in that crap. And that's why everyone's jumping on board, because once it gets good enough, not game, whatever, good enough, but like really good enough.
That was a red light.
Yeah, exactly. Like
you stick your face in and your vomit comes out and you just keep playing.
Is that mine or the virtual one?
Come on, Yoshi, hit that.
I played that game for hours, which was, in hindsight, a terrible thing because migraines and...
Mexico's vision hasn't been the same since. Walking like a drunkard.
That's why Alan's got such terrible eyes.
I didn't even know it.
boy.
I just leached off my neighbor. I don't know what you're talking about.
So are we going to be worried about like the dot hack thing where people get sucked into the video games and it becomes their life?
What are you talking about? That's like my dream.
Yeah, I was going to say, I want that to be my real life. Double jumping? Heck yeah.
Be like,
imagine what you can solve with double jumping. I can get upstairs easily.
I don't gotta work anymore. I'm gonna just kill orcs or some crap all day long for funsies.
Yeah, you die, come back alive. Dot hack, yes please.
These are the married people saying this, by the way, too.
What?
Well, virtual wife, she can play or something. I don't know.
I'm fine if Callie's there. Yeah. She can be like a sweet
But
princess warrior. We killing orcs together, like we were supposed to.
You said you were fine
The
if
way
she's
God
there.
wanted it, Sawyer.
It was kind of you said she's
Pixelated
fine.
glory,
it
man.
wouldn't make a difference to you, but it's fine if she's there. That's basically how you said
No,
it.
I want her to be there.
It's not like she can't log in and see me for 9 hours a day. Gold farm and sell it to Koreans and provide a steady income for my house back in the real world. And
virtual reality, please.
And then you get out and your body's all atrophied.
well, I'm never coming out.
I was gonna say, who needs it anymore?
He's pretty close to atrophy anyway.
You just put a tube up my nose and let that bad boy go. Feed me, Grandma.
You
Kanye's
killed my
grandma.
body.
Kanye's coming back.
See her on the 7th level. That's
Yep.
Just like Kanye's coming back. You know who else is coming back? Donkey Kong.
Yep.
ooh.
Alan's favorite game-ish.
Yeah, it was some fond memories.
Yep.
Is the retro coming back?
So yeah, the retros, all the Donkey Kong games, 1 through 3, and all the other ones that are in between. So I was going to buy it.
So that's
I
like
need some of that.
digging for gold, you know?
I know.
Like finding that dinosaur buried for years and that straight oil, the liquid money coming out. That's
Yep.
Donkey Kong in the video game
The
world.
Brits already had it. Darn the Brits, but the Americans got it now.
Time for revolution.
God bless America.
America.
We didn't have it first, but we have it now, and we'll make it better. Unless you're a UK listener, we love ya. Oi, Governor.
Well, now we don't have a UK listener.
And cheers.
And cheers.
Not the show. That's American.
And great.
Yeah, true. Where everybody knows your name. Like this podcast. Trevor and Jason. And also this is sponsored by
Scotty.
Scott Moon.
Yeah, you gotta throw in
Sorry,
Scotty
guys.
there.
You'll get double episode.
Yeah.
Because we'll probably get you in the next
That's
episode.
true.
See,
We'll
that's
get on the
somebody
next.
I would play Donkey Kong with.
Yeah, he's
Give me a little bit of Diddy. We'll go back to a little cave level that you stomped your butt in the first world for like 9-10 years until you turn 12.
You're old enough to actually know what you're doing.
Apparently you're playing Donkey Kong when you're 2-3 years old.
If you were lucky.
Fetuses.
Yeah.
That's a shot at Sawyer from last time.
Yeah.
where, he admitted to some
nothing
strange
of the
fetus
sort.
loving.
Yeah.
Nothing of the sort.
Are we?
You're the host.
Yeah, you're the host. You can decide what you want to do with this thing.
Your segues just went from awesome to like crap.
We're,
like,
30, we're 35 minutes in.
I think it's time to take a break then.
Yeah.
We are back to the Gamecast edition of Brain Stew, the podcast. So let's just start into it. So we got some bundles for Dying Light, some ridiculous $400,000 Dying Light Xbox bundle. Sawyer, enlighten us on this.
Use your like Drew Carey Price is
Take
Right
it.
voice. All right?
I don't have one of those.
Behind door number 1.
You can
All right.
win.
What do we get when we pay $400,000?
So Dying Light, the actual price is $387,700,
She's actually doing it.
and you will get parkour lessons to keep you away from those zombies when the apocalypse happens.
That's worth 40 grand right there.
Well, I was going to say, at least.
4 signed copies of the game for the Xbox One, I believe.
Why would you need 4? No one knows.
They're signed.
Okay.
We're not
Sell
paying
them.
them.
Sell them, to eBay,
Sell them and
keep
get your
the
money
one you
back.
want.
You can sell 3 of them.
You get 2
Give me
Razer
a chore.
headsets.
Okay, sorry, go ahead.
So you get your 2 Razer headsets. You get your face on a zombie in the game.
It's
So
actually
you can
pretty
shoot
good.
yourself.
That is.
Pretty good, actually.
After paying $400,000, yeah,
You
I
get a
really wanna shoot myself.
life-size statue of a zombie.
That's
Pretty cool.
scary.
Until the
cool.
zombie apocalypse happens, and then you don't know which is which.
Also, problem.
I'd be scaring all sorts of people coming to my house, and there's the zombie right there.
Whoa!
Okay, you get
That would be
flown
sweet. No, sorry. That zombie would be sweet if you held a tray with food and like those guests come in. There's so much to do with that. Go ahead.
No,
Okay.
I would take it to Walmart and like leave it in the aisle.
No, the greeters at the door. This is already worth the 400. All right, keep going.
You get flown out, and you get to play the game with the developers.
Sweet.
You get your own pair of night vision goggles, and last but not least,
What about a shoddy?
you get your own zombie bunker that the company that built it is guaranteeing it for 10 years against the zombie apocalypse. It will be zombie resistant.
Maybe they're just gonna lock you in like a steel car.
Unless you
There's
put,
your bunker, buddy.
unless you put your fake zombie in there, which is a real zombie on accident.
Yep.
Something to think about.
And I actually, they did post a picture online with this as well.
So did they give a house or is it
It's
the
a
bunker?
log cabin.
So it's a log cabin with a bunker.
Well, it's a fortified log cabin,
That is awesome.
2-story. It looks pretty cool.
Where's it at? Do you know?
No idea.
I'll tell you.
Pay $400,000 and you get it.
It's part of the zombie proofing. If you know now, when you're a zombie, you'll know where it is.
Turns out it's like in the middle of nowhere. There's no streets to it. You gotta get flown out there.
It's zombie proof.
Parachuted.
They're just gonna tell you it's out there and leave you there. And then be like, he's got no money and now he's in the middle of nowhere.
This is the address. Guy comes up with a gun. Pop, pop. Sorry.
Pop, pop.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. Sorry.
Anyways. You did it, so I had to.
I know. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Let's think about it. Like, even playing with the devs, do you really want to play with guys who made the game?
Typically, they're not very good.
I would hope so, because they've lived on that game apparently. So it's like,
Well, usually they're not though. They're like the artist, and they're like, "Isn't this beautiful? Look at this bush." And you're like,
pop,
"Pop,
pop.
pop."
Well, they're the guys who know the in and outs, but they may not have quite the talent for the game. They do know the in and outs of it and the tricks
Yeah.
with it, but that doesn't make skill.
I think it'd be really cool to have the zombie face on your video game. Like, shoot yourself. That'd be cool. It'd be cool if there's lots of them, though. Like a horde of them.
A horde of you.
I just see so many problems happening. You got some guy in a zombie bunker
Yeah.
with the life-size zombie shooting himself. It's like multiple bad ideas.
What does he have the night vision goggles for?
That
It's
is
the zombie apocalypse, so you
What?
can see in the dark.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
But why not give us a weapon or something?
You get parkour lessons. They want
so I
you.
can run away.
They want you to evade the zombies and not get caught with them.
that's
Oh,
another
because that's
issue.
what that game's more about, huh? The parkour
So,
stuff.
so here, what young spruce parkour doing individual has $400,000? Because I'm picturing like a middle-aged dude who has too much money.
Yeah.
A
You're gonna
little
try to
overweight.
teach this guy parkour? Is that okay?
It'd
Are
be
we doing
worth-
this in an anti-grav
It'd be
chamber
worth-
up in space? or
First
something?
of all, he has to be a gamer.
Worth the money to see you, a heavy-set, middle-aged,
Yeah.
rich guy
As we're-
trying to do parkour.
crawling up the wall.
And that's why they're doing it. They want that guy to come buy their stuff so they can just film this fat.
Make even
Yeah,
more
do
money
it.
off the fat guy doing parkour.
Anyways, there is going to be some idiot that buys this thing. No matter what, you like give like a special price to something. There's some millionaire that's like,
Why
why
not?
not? That's okay. I'll do that.
You know what? As long as he's paying us to do this podcast,
Patreon-
let him buy this $400,000.
Patreon.com.
I got no zombie bunker, but I'll teach you parkour right in my backyard.
He's got a trampoline. It'll
Tell you
help.
what, $100. Let's do this. You pick the day. I'll take off school or whatever. It's a date.
Yeah.
It's a date.
Alan selling parkour lessons, $100 each.
I'll bring you a panda. Yeah, orange chicken for days.
Nice. That's not bad.
Food.
All right, getting out my
Let's
car.
do this.
We'll do some flippies. $100.
The Allen bundle.
Nobody wants
You
to
can
buy
even
that
sleep in
album.
my bed. For
We
all
are
I
now
care.
stocking in Target.
Target parkour.
Exciting stuff.
Oh.
Target, we want our money.
3 points of contact on that ladder at all times.
All sides. Hip, legs,
Dang OSHA.
butt, whatever you got.
Oh my
So
goodness.
what bundles would we make with this?
And see, when I was thinking of like other bundles I'd want,
Yeah.
Halo immediately popped into mind.
All right. What
Like-
would you be your Halo bundle?
Okay, so instead of having the life-size zombie statue, how cool would it be to have, an Elite or Master Chief?
That'd be cool.
That'd be pretty cool, life-size, and that's worth $400,000.
What?
You
No.
could sell that.
What'd
for a
be
lot of
cooler
money.
is they give you the suit.
Yeah. That's
See,
true.
but instead
That would
instead
be
of the
pretty
bunker,
nice.
Yeah.
I would want like the Warthog.
You
You give me the Warthog, that is
with
worth
the
the
chain
400.
gun on the back.
Exactly.
Military grade weaponry.
You're all driving.
Alan, hook it up. You got connections.
Nobody
I
that
mean,
likes me, though.
They don't have to require you
More
ammo,
logistics.
but just like a working Warthog,
Driving down the
Yeah.
freeway.
that would be awesome.
I'm in the gunner seat.
Doing 50 miles an hour, sitting back there.
See, back in the day,
Face
my dad was
flopping.
the driver and I was the gunner. That'd be perfect in this situation.
But
Then
would
we're
that
gonna
not be an
practice
awesome
kicking you
bundle?
out of your vehicle. Bah! Grab you and rip you out by your face.
We'll let Sawyer try it first. The 50 miles per hour. We'll
I'm
just-
game. Let's do this.
As he slowly runs to me. That was the gun shooting Sawyer sound. Yeah, that'd be
Rated M.
Halo. Halo would be sick. What else would be good with the Halo? Like the laser cannon gun.
Weaponry, okay?
No, make it like a.
Are we talking about fully functional or prop gun?
Make it a
Either
Nerf gun,
way,
man.
though.
Just a
Oh,
water
Nerf gun.
blast that's
That'd be-
strong enough to
Oh.
knock somebody on their can.
No, like one of those super soakers that are
Yeah.
hardcore, but it has like a laser in the water stream, so it
Yeah.
shoots red.
So it's basically a fire hose.
Yeah,
Okay.
like a
they have
3-second
yeah.
burst of doom,
They have
man.
3 seconds to run,
Yeah.
and then they have 5 minutes of death. Steady stream, suckers. No, that'd be a sick super soaker. I'm down for that.
I think we need to get some patents for this show. Get some Super Soaker, some Allen
Fanny packs
fanny pack.
with your own Alan Cuddly Benjamin Button inside.
What other great inventions have we come up
Nothing is
with on
better
this
than
show?
sleeping with a dead version of Alan.
Ta-da.
Kind of.
Put that underneath your pillow.
$100. There you go.
There's so many, yeah. I'm trying to think of another good game. Oh, Half-Life 2, the gravity gun.
Ooh.
Ooh, that gun's so awesome.
Or
Like,
you can go
that's gonna
Portal.
happen. You're gonna need a little more than 400,000.
Yeah,
for
no, that would be like $1 billion. You're just like sucking things in, get Sawyer from a mile away.
I was thinking, why not a classic, man? Give me a happy place to go instead of a zombie bunker. Give me
Yeah.
like
Viva
Toad
Pinata?
Castle or something.
Toad's Castle.
Yeah, like
There you
let's
go.
go Mario.
Well,
man.
what's inside that castle? Do you
Just
know
little
what I mean?
toadstool robots, man, just chilling and freaking pipes that lead to the other room.
Because you always get to
Like-
the castle and they're like, "Princess in here, screw you, dude," and then they're like, "Leave, go to the next one."
So
You're
is
like,
Bowser gonna
so
be
you never
there?
go into the castle till I guess Bowser's castles. Yeah,
Man, like the doors are pictures.
yeah.
You just jump in the picture.
That'd be
like,
cool.
"Woohoo!"
You're in a different world.
Yeah.
I'm
Box
in,
jump up to the table for breakfast.
I'm in Alaska. I'm in North Korea.
The snow room.
I love you, Kim Jong Un. Or Jin. Which one is it?
I think it's Un.
Yeah, I think
It's
it's
Un.
I got mine. I got it good.
I've got to say, that would be the worst Mario portal ever. If you jump in through a tube and you end up in North
The
Korea.
Kim Jong Un portal. It's just a giant face of Kim Jong Un with his glasses. I want that one.
That's the painting nobody goes into.
His hairdo did make news.
Did it?
Yeah, how his hairdo has evolved over time.
It's changed.
I saw it.
It's like a
Yes, it
Pokemon.
has. I've seen like several articles, not just one, about his hairdo evolving over time.
He's not just shaving the side and slicking back.
It is,
anymore.
but now it's like more. It almost looks like a toadstool head off Mario.
There's another idea for Evolve. You become his hair. And the more you eat, the different the hair and bigger it becomes.
No, well, I blame this on Rodman, man. Next thing he's gonna start coloring it when he sweats, and no. See what happens when you let people that aren't supposed to be in another country go. Celebrities don't get special privileges anymore. It's over. You're cut off.
Anyway,
Except Kanye's grandma.
yeah, God bless you, woman.
Okay, after the game comes out.
Highest heaven for you, lady. Till I get there. You're going down, Grandma.
Oh, geez. Plotting some murder on a ghost. You know, that's a pretty terrible thing.
Devin
Might
hates
be,
old dead people. Okay.
might be one
Well,
of
I
the
don't
worst
know her.
things you
She's
could ever
probably
do.
nice. She's probably a good lady.
This is a grandma. I mean, well,
But
there's
if it's
some
a video
exceptions,
game, we
I
got to do
guess.
something about this.
She's a grandma, but she's a dead grandma.
Yeah.
Does she like Beyonce too?
Probably.
Oh, that's terrible. Definitely one of the worst things you could do, like Beyonce. Which brings us
Oh my gosh, she's
You know-
doing it again.
worst things you guys have ever done in a video game.
Apart from liking Beyonce,
Apart from that's
Was that a video game?
no.
Oh.
didn't she
I
have
wish.
a video game?
No, that's Kim Kardashian.
I thought Beyonce had like a sing along.
Well, I'm sure she
Yeah.
does. Everyone has like a cheap app game that they, do something with.
Sing along Beyonce.
So this is our worst
Yeah, we're
ethical
saying-
choices in our video
I
games.
guess or
Just
just the
like-
worst you've ever done too could be part of it. but-
Part of like the worst thing a game has allowed you to do, or that you've done personally in a game.
I think personally should be good.
Okay. I've violated a couple codes of the MMO world. I'm not sure if people remember these things, but like camp stealing,
Oh.
maybe a little bit of train here and there.
Yeah.
I've stole a couple epics that took, an EQ. They take probably 2 months to do. I've stole some kills before, and I just needed it more than that guy. It's
It's true.
And then you got the griefing.
great. Oh, there are a couple great. Well,
That's
if you-
more of an annoyance, though.
It is. I mean, you've killed NPCs and made the big guys come out to play, and then you run away and then kill him when he logs back on his ult. I'm not sure these things are considered bad anymore.
Just fun.
I've done it so many times where there's no like shudder like, ooh, should I do this? It's like, yeah, I'm doing this.
It's past time. We got this.
I'm bored. Nothing's happening. Let's take Kanye's grandma and train her down to hell. I mean,
We love
that
you,
could be
Kanye
in
Grandma.
several bad contexts. It's
Yeah, that just
bad
worked.
word.
Yeah.
We're back to
Corpse camp.
rated M for
Good
mature.
job.
Don't let the children listen to this one.
Yeah.
One of my favorite things to do was in Fable. I would just go and decimate every single town. No survivors. at all.
Oh, that's true. Fable, that made me
Fable
feel bad
1?
sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The little force push and you get arrested for breaking windows.
Oh, yeah,
Or you
that
sit
was
and just
so
force push
annoying.
until everyone was dead around you.
You eat a chicken and people start trying to kill you. And you're like,
No, that was so annoying because I just remember like I don't know, like you would do you had it was like a stupid button, you know, and you'd accidentally do it when you were inside the, a building. You actually press the button, all the windows break, everyone's like, cops come at you, you get like bad points, all these negative icons above.
But then you
everyone's
just
head.
pay
You're
like
"Shut
people
up."
15,000
weapons.
gold and you're
Yeah.
good.
I know, but it's still annoying. It's like, man, that button. Yeah, Fable. I did some.
I don't know.
bad things.
Other than
I
that,
did
like
some bad
ethical
things.
choices, I mean,
Oh, Knights of the Old Republic.
That was
man.
mine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I
Talked
did
a little
some
bit about
bad
that.
things in Knights of the Old Republic.
Especially like number 1, where you're like, "Hey man, why don't you go kill your sister?"
Oh yeah,
over
I
there?
killed.
goodbye mission.
I killed about every single person. Yeah, I was like super dark, and he had like red eyes, and weren't you like
Pale.
pale and like
The veins,
kind of wrinkly or veiny or
and you
something?
had the aura around you. And
yeah.
The stink red or whatever.
Oh, yeah, I was-
he's got the stink.
Yeah, there was some evil things in the temple.
Oh,
The
the
whatever,
Sith one?
Sith temple. There's a lot of
Yeah.
things that you're like, I'm not sure if I should do this. Like, I'm a good moral person, but I
Oh, it's so hard.
gotta
though.
get that bar up.
That just reminds me of Skyrim. Dark Brotherhood quests. You get the torture room put in at the end of the quest line, and there's just like 4 people there. I just remember going in, pulling my lightning out, and just casting lightning. Getting my,
I was like,
It was
getting
so
my-
much better just to chop him in the back.
Yeah, but then I was boosting my stats.
That's
You can't kill them, because
So
if
you
you
got
kill them, they're gone
weapons.
forever. But if you're just lightning them for like half an hour, and their health is slowly going down.
ultimate power.
And Devin's
Star
always
Wars.
the emperor.
I'm putting the Star Wars and the Skyrim together.
dark side.
Yeah.
It's good though. That was-
Yeah.
What's the quote you always used to do? You and your friend.
Oh yeah.
Whatever it
Yeah.
is. You would always would quote that.
Yeah, I don't know what I was going through. Some kind of drug-induced coma.
Probably hang around me too much.
Probably.
I quote everything.
That's true. Mexico does. As he silences pop. Don't do it.
Yes, we'll be back with some questions from our listeners.
We're just
Look what
bad.
video games have done to me.
We're back with Brains Through the podcast, the Gamecast,
Yeah.
rated M for mature tonight.
Yeah, apparently.
For your listening pleasure. We just talked about some Dying Light bundles and worst things we've ever done in video games.
Yeah.
And now we've been asked some questions by the gentleman who was just on the phone with us. You might have heard him,
It's true.
Jason Kenyon.
Yes.
Now you know his last name.
He's doing the whole accountant thing. So if you need someone to do your taxes, I'll plug Jay in there. He helped me out. Threw me a bone on that one.
Cool. Well,
Now he owes us 10%.
I don't know how he's gonna get it out, but get a hold of him.
Upgrade to a $7 a month Patreon supporter.
Get some taxes.
Anyway, so Jason asked us first, worst game ever.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So, that's a question that we...
Oh.
So
You-
is this a game we consider like worst, or just the game we hated most?
Let's do that. Just worst or the game you hated most too. I think either way. You got something?
Sawyer, would you start
Uh,
us off with?
I remember Soldier of Fortune. I don't remember which one it is,
Mhm.
but there was one of them on the Xbox. My parents got me for Christmas or something,
Yeah.
and they picked it out.
Yeah.
And I remember playing through that, and it was bad enough that I still remember playing through that more than once.
Yeah.
I was that bored.
Oh.
But it was just, the graphics were bad, the story was terrible, the mechanics when you're shooting
Yeah.
were choppy, and like, if you remember the old Medal of Honor games,
Uh-huh.
had a lot better mechanics than this game did. And this came out like right at the end of the Medal of Honor and stuff.
Yeah.
So it was just an all-around bad game.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Let's see. For me, we'll go a little back. Warhammer, Space
Online?
Marine. No, the one they came out with for the platform. It was
Oh.
basically a hack and slash. You know, I had such high hopes for that game. You know, it had quite a bit of hype behind it.
Right. So was it truly that bad, or was the hype just the bigger fall?
No, it was pretty bad.
Hmm.
I played about 20 minutes, got 20 minutes in, and we sold it the next day.
Oh, that is sad.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of what mine are.
No,
man.
it's-
It's hard because, you know,
Oh man.
we talked about this before. People put in a lot of love and effort into their games.
Yeah, but some
Well-
of them are awful.
I think most games are bad, so it's just hard picking one.
Well, I'm trying to think. Oh man, my mind goes to some 64 ones. There's like a Superman game that was just so awful. So
Superman, Aquaman.
Oh,
if you ever played
so
Aquaman, we are
comic
sorry.
Oh,
Movie
that game was-
remakes.
yeah, any
video
games. Yeah,
Except
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings.
yeah.
first ones.
Those were
First ones.
they were
Lego
okay.
versions of the games or of the movies.
They're not.
Those are good,
Those are
man.
pretty
Lego Star Wars.
Yeah,
I
the
mean, you
Legos.
can't go wrong with
Yeah.
movie recreations through Lego.
Yeah. Oh man, there is.
But they had a certain flair. I'm talking like Spider-Man, based off.
Ooh.
Like, man, I watched the movie. It was
It
better
sucked.
than this freaking game.
Yeah.
And it still
And it
sucked.
still sucked.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I know what mine is. The original Xbox. There was this game that started with an A. I don't know what it was. I don't know, something with an A. People will know what it is. It's like this tall blue thin guy, and he's like some Indian dude, and it's just so bad. It was like a platformer thing, and oh man, I don't know what it was, but it was one of the first Xbox games. I do not know. I would look.
We're
it
not
up.
talking like Avatar, are we?
No,
So-
but it was like Avatar, but a really bad 64 version. Or like Xbox version. Like it just looked like a 64 game because it was so old and oh man, I hated that game. But I still played it, and I don't know why. Some bad games you just still play, even
Right.
though it's like torture.
You just
It's like-
have to get through them.
Yeah, you're like collecting these stupid orbs, and you're like, "What am I doing this? This
'Cause there's-
is an awful game."
There's a lot of games that are bad, but it's not because of the game itself. It's because like Republic Commando comes to mind when you say that.
Uh huh.
Fun to play. Graphics were pretty good for the time.
Yeah,
I
there
think it
was
was like
good
one of the
parts.
enders of the Xbox.
Yeah,
But there were like 3 levels.
I know.
So
We were so excited for that game. We get it, and then it's like, here's your
it's
3
2
hour,
hour-
yeah,
yeah,
3
like-
hour, 2 hour campaign.
Storm and I were actually talking about Republic Commando, and his say is Republic Commando is the best Star Wars game.
But it is a really good shooter. It's like Rainbow Six with Star Wars.
Yep.
But it's not long, and it's
The multiplayer
shooting is not
was-
great, and the multiplayer
it's
is
like a
not
rip-off
amazing.
from Halo.
It's not good. It's not good at all.
I mean, I'm sorry, I put more hours into Battlefront.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Battlefront is truly the superior game in my opinion.
Oh,
One and
hype on
two.
the new one.
That looks awesome.
Oh,
Anyways,
goodness.
that's a good game.
Let's not talk about that. We're gonna spend
Yeah,
tons of time on
that one looks good.
a beautiful,
So nice.
beautiful Battlefront.
It wasn't the best answer to those questions, but I guess it's
You know
something.
what else sucked? Like the Halo strategy
I mean,
RTS.
I liked Halo Wars actually for some reason. As an
Yeah.
RTS, I don't know.
I was dying. I couldn't even make it through it.
Really, I liked it.
I mean, it's all preference.
Yeah, it's
Some
true.
people are gonna like a game that
But-
everyone hates.
Yeah, and others are just gonna harp on this thing that
Like, I hate Assassin's Creed. Other than Black Flag, which I loved, but the third one and the fifth one, or Unity, that I've played, sucked.
Second is really good. You gotta try number two.
I just couldn't play those other games. I played Black Flag was great,
Yeah,
but the third and Unity
Yeah.
not worth my time or money.
I don't know.
Man, what was the thief? Not the thief, but the assassin one that just came out.
Thief.
Thief.
No, not that one. Dishonored.
Oh,
Oh, you didn't like?
No, I thought that was the biggest load of crap I've ever played. The
Yeah,
graphics
it got-
were
it
cheesy.
got
The
mixed
character
reviews.
models were all the same. It was
Yeah.
like,
Another thing that I think it was the hype for it, and then once it came out, because who was making it and stuff.
Mhm.
I can't remember who was making it. It was either like Bethesda or
it was
something.
Bethesda
Big. Yeah,
with
Yeah.
Dishonored.
yeah. So I think people were expecting a little better, but they did.
It was
It's an
okay.
okay.
that's another one. Elder Scrolls Online.
Yeah,
That one had so much potential. The cinematics were amazing.
yeah.
Then it comes out and is just total crap.
I think for these worst games, it seems like it's the potential and then the drop.
The big hype, you raise it so far up,
Yeah.
it's got farther to fall.
Because Assassin's Creed
And
is
it
not,
will fall.
the original Assassin's Creed, not a great game. Potential, it had a lot of potential though, and Assassin's Creed 2 made it awesome, and that's why it's a series that's really good. And Dishonored has good bones, but it needs to
See,
do
again,
something with it.
different viewpoints.
Yeah.
Because I think Assassin's Creed original was my favorite.
Really, but it was
And then
so
it just got easier and
so
easier and
repetitive. Like you did the same mission. They had 3 different missions, and you did it over and over again.
That's kind of what you do the whole game, though.
Well, I know
Every
but
game.
This was literally
Yeah.
3 missions. Like they didn't. There was no variation. The story wasn't. It was okay. I don't know.
I like the combat, I guess, a lot more.
Yeah.
It's just elements that make.
I mean, it
games.
wasn't awful, but I feel like it had good bones in it, and that's what I mean. But I feel like it added as it grew. Whatever. It all has opinions.
All right, another question from Jason, right?
Yeah.
Is the best gaming setup for you guys?
Sawyer.
Oh, okay.
And don't say it's on the toilet.
Okay, so you're
That
gonna.
was Jason's suggestion. No offense, Jason, but
I'm not down for toilet
Wait.
chairs. That'll
I
stink.
want to bet on this. I bet Sawyer's best place is going to be in the kitchen.
Not even close.
No?
oh,
No, it's
Anybody else? What? Don't say it yet. I want to hear everybody else.
let's
Who's
see.
the closest?
Favorite location for Sawyer? It's got to be like some cushy room, it's soundproof, has like fancy controllers that are like $1,000 each. That are nothing. There's nothing different about them. They're just $1,000.
Yep, prices.
The original controller is better, but they're like, it's $1,000. Hand cooling.
Don't see that. It's not fair. You just won. Because
Oh,
that's
sorry.
exactly what he's about to
What are
say.
you gonna say, Slay?
well,
Solitude.
Devin kind of won. I want my nice little room in the corner. That you got the blackout curtains. It's shut out from everyone.
Yeah.
I want my nice Astro headset.
Mm-hmm.
I need a new Scuff controller. Costs another $350, $400.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's got special dimples for your fingers.
It's got the paddles on the back, so I can not have to move my fingers off the thumbsticks and can aim and jump.
You
and
know
shoot.
how hard it
The
is
two
to
inches.
move your joystick.
It is when you're trying to press a button to jump and aim at the same time. You don't have the fingers for that.
Oh my gosh! Get some dexterity.
And then
Your thumb has
maybe
multiple joints, buddy.
we can maybe get some control freaks for the thumbsticks a little bit.
I don't
Man,
even know
there's
what
a
that
whole
is,
bunch.
man.
He's speaking a different language.
You gotta have your decent TV. I don't want anything too big. I'm thinking 40 inches as big as I'd go.
Mm-hmm.
But then you'd have to have like the variety of consoles there too. So I mean,
all the consoles.
and then chair wise, I'm not gonna go for some recliner or a massage chair like Jason has a massage chair in his house.
Yeah.
Fun to sit in,
Yes.
not fun to game in.
Well,
It's
when
hard.
you're having a deep massage.
So I want my nice computer chair with the nice back support, maybe a little lumbar adjustment on there.
You're like an old man.
I am.
Nice lumbar.
I do have that chair already.
Oh,
My
yeah.
chair is amazing. I love it.
What if you have an actual masseuse giving you the massage?
Distraction from the game.
Says you.
Playing games turns into just getting a massage, just laying there.
And
That's
you
about
gotta
all
have,
it is
I was
anyway.
going to say, Alan plays that way.
That's how I go to bed.
You gotta have the mini fridge full of whatever you're drinking. For me, it'd be like Monsters or something of the sort there.
You know,
Because he's not going to die of
Oh, no, he's going to be addicted.
the thing, Alan, playing in bed. Can we just hang a TV from the ceiling, mount that bad boy, angle it so I can just lay down?
There he
and
is!
be sleeping.
He already uses his Connect for voice chat.
But
He doesn't even.
Here's the blood. If you have like bad circulation like me, like the blood's running out of your hands, and then your hands are getting cold and clammy.
Okay, well you
Who
can.
says you got to point your hands up? I just rest my hands there. Like I have the TV
trying to
over
do
my
this.
bed right now,
Yeah.
but if I had it hanging from the ceiling at like the perfect angle, so I don't have to move my head, done.
That's true.
Maybe
That's
it's,
it. That's all I want.
It's on some sort of mechanical system where you can lower it and raise it
Right.
at your pleasure.
Yeah.
Have some sort of secret wall hidden up there. So
Like I don't even need a console or anything. I'll just hold a pillow and stare at it. We're good.
I would want a wall of video games, like every video game, just walls of them, and then just like all the old crappy consoles, all the new ones, just everything. Just pack it full of all this garbage that is just like video game heaven, and you just come in and you're like,
kind of like Shaun of the Dead.
yeah.
What do you want to play first, GoldenEye or the newest video game that just came out?
Yeah, just like a wide variety. I mean, I'm not going to play the old games that much, but...
Shoot, but it's like going to the video store and you're like,
Yeah.
you know what? I don't know what I want today. We'll just go 35 down, 2 across.
Yep.
Bow!
I'll take the lot.
This is Zelda 19. All right, let's
I'll
do
do
this.
this. Yeah, exactly.
If only there were video stores these days.
We miss you,
that's
Hollywood Video.
Do we?
I do.
Yeah.
I definitely do.
In a way. In a way, I do.
You could go pick up a crappy movie.
You can get them at You can get everything on YouTube now.
Yeah, but there's nothing like Friday night and like, what should we do?
Yeah.
Let's go down to this video store, see what
And
we
renting
got.
was a lot cheaper back then.
Yep.
$3 a movie. That's a lot. I don't want to
So
spend.
you get
that
it for
much.
like what, 5 days or something like
A
that?
day. One day.
One day.
Those
Yeah.
were video games. Movies were like $1 a day. It was like $5
Oh,
a
for
week.
Redbox, yeah.
Oh, you're
I'm talking
Redbox?
about YouTube.
Oh.
I don't know
I'm so
about
lost
video games.
now.
Yeah.
We're paying for YouTube. What?
Who's paying for YouTube?
YouTube, you can get
To rent movies.
Rent
and,
movies
and
there.
TV shows.
yeah.
Same
I don't
thing with
pay
like
for YouTube.
Amazon Prime. Come
You
on.
could find it free on YouTube.
No,
Why are
no,
you
no,
paying
no,
for it on
Not
YouTube?
everything.
Am I pirating and I
You
don't
are
even know it?
pirating. No, you're pirating everything. Apparently.
Amazon Prime.
As I
You
said.
shell out $100 a month or a year,
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
It's like
But-
$8
It's
a
a year,
month.
isn't it?
but you still, if you want like the current, you have to pay for it
Yeah.
on top of that 100.
There's no freaking way.
So it's
Why
like
not
if I
just-
want to
This
Right.
is why
TV.
pirating exists.
Nope. Apparently. No one pay for us. Take our crap. Actually, you can.
We're
You
free
can get
next
us free
week.
on iTunes. And we're grateful for you for listening, actually.
But they're
Thank
not
you.
pirates, so why am I a pirate?
We're just borrowing for a short period of time.
I just like my movies in Russian, alright? That's
He's sprechen Sie Dutch.
Deutsch.
Yep.
It helps you become bilingual, multilingual. Come on.
purely for the artwork, alright?
Well, I think that just about wraps us
Cool.
up.
Yeah.
Jason, thank you for your questions, and your comments and your phone call. We appreciate it. Thank you for doing Sawyer's taxes.
Yes, ma'am.
Who's next? Anybody else? Are you getting your taxes done?
I can.
No, alright.
I got me one. Tax person.
We're good on tax front. Anyways, thanks for listening for the podcast tonight. You can find us on Patreon,
Yep.
iTunes, YouTube,
Sure.
Twitter. Send us some tweets.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we'll post them.
Yeah. Give us some comments and like, share, subscribe. Right.
4 friends, 1 meaningless conversation, right?
Yeah, Mexico will draw you a picture if you send a comment this week.
We'll
We'll post it. We'll post it on Facebook,
I'm
and you'll get a picture.
I'm a talented artist, so you could sell that for money.
Expect some good dinosaur stick figures.
I've upgraded.
Oh, nice.
And now, like,
Now they're potato stick figures.
I trace
It's not
my
much of an
hand.
upgrade. Look, a turkey.
All right. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next week. Adios.